know it's smack rapping.
I think after Pimp My Ride ended, I put out Napalm, which was something I wanted to do. And then I went to Iraq for 3 weeks and performed for the troops and shot videos and shit out there. And
what was that like?
It's online. You can find it. It was crazy. I was out there for
no, not the shit on camera.
Yeah.
Like,
it was a fucking war zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like we had to take shelter like 3-4 times.
Why would you do that?
Why not?
Because you had to take shelter like 3-4 times?
because the fucking missiles was coming in.
No, he's saying why. So
I'm saying like
you said why not? He said shit because you had to take shelter 3-4 times.
Oh no, man!
He didn't know that obviously that he would have to take shelter.
I do all kinds of shit like. You know, like,
I'm going to rough his hood.
You got to wrap it up too.
I've never been afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's your time, it's your time. But the opportunity to go over there was presented, and I just saw the correlation of the music I was feeling, the music I was making, and it didn't feel like I could just jump in a lowrider and ride up and down where I live to really embody what that was. So I went over there and it was a life-changing experience. You know, we stayed, if you look at the Napalm video, the title track for the album, that was Saddam Hussein's castle that they had set up, you know, one of his palaces that we had set up in. And it was like talking to the soldiers, eating with them, you know, like that was an experience that immersed itself into the album.
Do you remember anything that happened out there that specifically like you could never forget?
Oh yeah, fuck. There was a couple different things. On the way back, one thing in particular. On the way back from one of the bases we had been there, was the only base in Iraq where they housed Iraqi soldiers that were cooperating with the U.S. soldiers. It was the only base that both forces were on.
Right.
And we did a concert there, and they were happy with it, and we were supposed to leave, but a sandstorm came in. So the only option in order to get back to our Black Hawk transport back out of country was to go through the city on the ground. So this is a real active war zone going on. So going through the ground is like really driving through the battlefield, right? They had to go out of the base into the check stop into open territory, right? Deep water.
And you're like, okay, fuck it, let's do it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Right.
So it was like either you guys stay here another week or we got to go through the city. So when we had to go through the city, there was a transport, and it was a fully armored SUV, and they had 2 MRAPs, one in front, one in back. So then we got the instructions. Okay, cool. So there was 2 soldiers that sat in the front, and they said, okay, cool. So if there's a chance where we are attacked and we're disabled, you have to hop out immediately, follow these soldiers, and just do what they say. Just go off and follow them. And that's the order, right? The guys that I went with, they were shitting bricks. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, this is some serious shit. Like, we about to like leave here and go out into where they shooting at niggas.
Did they put like
they had big ceramic vests on us like that thick. They gave us helmets. They made sure that, you know, we didn't have any restrictive clothing or anything. So in case we did have to escape, we could move, right? So we rolling around in these fucking ceramic vests. We get in the car, the car door, they shut. And the guy, I'll never forget, the guy in the passenger seat, his leg was like super, you know what I'm saying? Like super, you know, like this is what they do, right? So then the driver just put his hand on his knee like, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we got civilians with it. Like you can't be scared, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, come on, man. Like,
I would have been out of there.
So we
You're scaring
the company.
Exactly. So we left the base. We didn't stop at any checkpoints. We just blew through everything. Whoa! And then we got to the second base. It was about a 45-minute, hour drive from one to the other. But I got to see outside and see what was happening. And and it was a whole different thing, man. It's like living in a war zone and seeing what people in general, you know, not politically or whatever. I'm just seeing how people destroy each other. You know what I'm saying? And how people have to coexist in these things was very eye-opening, right? And so we get to the other base. It went out without a hitch. Nothing happened. But that was a really dope experience to be able to. First of all, we flew in commercially to Kuwait. Then we flew into country with a Black Hawk, and there was Black Hawks, you know, flanking us as we went to the thing. Then we had to do an emergency drop before we got in the country because they have these sensors on the big transport planes where you target it. If somebody's pointing a missile at you or somebody's pointing a RPG at you, it'll go off. The laser will go off, and then it'll start the alarm in the cockpit.
Right.
So then they do an emergency drop, which is like 100, 200. You know what I'm saying?
Out of range.
Yeah. That happened to us. You know what I'm saying? When we were first coming in the country, they did an emergency drop real quick, 100 feet, and then that was crazy.
And you're just chilling.
I'm like Disneyland, like whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just me. You know? That's just me. Yeah.
When you say you do a lot of shit like that, like what else?
Shit. I mean, like I do shit none of my homies do. You know what I'm saying? I like to you know, shoot guns and fucking, you know.
Wait, none of your homies do that?
Yeah. No,
California.
legally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They can shoot. Yeah.
You gotta be specific.
Yeah.
Like
Talking about real target.
Yeah.
Like what? Shoot guns?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Talking about real target shooting.
Like building rifles.
Like
you know what
registered.
No, I
guns.
get it. I get it.
Going skiing. You know what I'm saying? I got some land in New Mexico that I like, you know, my father had, and I went and re-got it, and that's where he used to take me camping. And like my father was a military guy. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he raised me like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I carry myself the way I do. And self-discipline is a big important part of everything. It's like the core. It's like the core of what I believe in, right? And so now I hear
that.
Yeah.
In your music.
Yeah. Now that's kind of, you know, my moral compass and the things that have led me to that. That's why I also named the album Kingmaker, because who knows how many more records I have in me, but this was important as a transfer of information. The things that have made me successful, the ideologies, the instincts, the self-discipline, the characteristics, the honor, the way I have navigated through this, I put it in the most entertaining way possible and put it into my music so that now I can give it to the audience and you can do with it what you will. So it's not about me sitting in the throne or, I'm big, you know what I'm saying? I'm big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mike, nigga, this is what saved my life and this is what got me here. So here, you can transcribe it, you can break it down how you want, but here's the keys to the kingdom. Kingmaker.
Hey, Hoffa.
I like that.
Wrap it up.
You gotta wrap it?
Yeah, you gotta wrap it.
This is a quick one, but you gotta come back here with comedy. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that'll be a full day thing.
100%.
Oh, that'll be a full day.
You can't quick jump.
That'll be a full day.
And I'll invite you guys, like, you know, out to where we are too, man. Like when we roll this shit out, like
y'all come to LA?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you tapped in. You said
I would love for you to come out and be a part of this, man, because people that really appreciate it, I think you're gonna really appreciate the way this thing unfolds. Because we've really had really strong conversations and think tanks about, okay, what are we gonna run into? It's gonna go this, or this, and then the unexpected. We prepare for all that shit. I'm ready to fucking go out and fucking slam dunk on niggas. That's how strong I feel about it. So I'm inviting you guys to come be a part of this as well, man. Come out to our releases, come out to our shows, come up, because I'm rocking with a live band, the Furnace Band. We really put the bells and whistles on this, and it's gonna be something to see.
Dope.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Going back to Cali. All right, man. When the last time you been to LA, man?
I think the last time I went to LA.
Too long.
You gotta think about it. Yeah, exactly. No, okay, that's too long. You same thing.
No, I did a quick spin. I did a quick spin late last year, but I
okay, got you. What part? Where y'all go out there?
Where was I? LA.
Same thing with you?
Yeah, I stayed out there for like 2-3 months before.
Oh,
okay.
Dope.
Y'all come through Compton?
Once or twice.
Yeah.
There's very few spots in Cali that I haven't been to or through. At least they go chop it up with somebody.
That's what I'm about to say, yeah.
But like staying in each spot for like, if it was up to me, I'd be in each spot for like a couple of days.
Yeah, just to kind of really,
Yeah,
you don't want to be in Compton for a couple of days though. You come through, take you through, you can do a little, but then you're out of there. You're not going to stay.
When I was younger, I used to be like, yo, take me to the
Oh, yeah, no. For what? Yeah.
Where we going?
Yeah.
One of our most memorable trips out there, I chopped it up with Travis Barker.
Okay, yeah, TV, that's my guy, man.
He gave me a boombox.
Yeah, the famous boombox.
That put I know. Famous stars that plays iPod.
Yep. I have one.
I still have it.
Yeah, it goes on the top.
I still have it.
I got dispensaries out there. Yo, come fuck with me.
Yeah, man.
I don't smoke, but I'll pull up.
It's a dope experience, even if you don't smoke.
I'll take his weed.
Yeah. Get your care package, slide it over. Yeah.
There's other people I'll be giving to.
Yes, sir.
All right, we out.
It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.